Look what just came in. I think it's the transfer switch. Has to be. This is the next project. Oh, sweet. Generator. Commercial. These are the different circuits. 10, and this we could control each one, turn one on and off. Once I get it all hooked up. What's gonna happen, this welder used the wires in there, that's all. So this is gonna be disconnected. These wires, I'm gonna steal those wires to put to the transfer switch, which is gonna go right here. I'll cut it on out and run all the wires over there. Is this where there was a welder before? So we turned all the power off. That's where that circuit breaker goes to this. So instead of running wires all the way over and stuff, I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to put a connector there, a male one, so I can run put my generator into that and use the wires over there to go to the transfer switch. So it'll be all safe. So I got to replace this thing here with this inlet box. Reliance. So let me pull this out of here. I have to mount this box, my inlet male prongs to go to my generator. This has to be mounted up here. All right. Now that's my inlet to the transfer switch what I just installed inside. This goes there for my generator. That's the generator, but now I got to make a cable, which is right here. Male side done. Just make sure they're really tight. There we go. First, I'm going to clean this up, open that up, take this off, and clear this off so I can see where I'm going to put it. Well, these are the wires, like I said, that was for a welder. Power's off. These are the ones these cables run on out, so I don't have to run it all through the walls. I'm using these guys. These are going to have to go to my transfer switch. So now I've got to cut this out because that's where my knockout is right there. Sweet. Punch it on out so you run our cables through there. Oh, knockouts. See? All right, I put a little piece of wood in. This is what I'm going to rest it on, and I cut it out here so I put the cable in through, but it's got to go up a little bit. Whoops, you missed it. I was doing that. That's what I was banging on. Anyway, I have to put a couple screws to hold it. These are going to be, so whenever I put the box, I got to screw into these to hold the box firmly. There we go. Just slide right in. Oh yeah. Now I got to secure it to the wall. Just doing a little taping up, try and get this come through smooth. These guys should slide through. All right, now I got to do the wire in. See what's going to happen. I got to wire these two. The generator will be coming here from right here and right here. So these got to go together. These two got to go together. And the neutral is coming up there, coming on. It's already hooked on up the neutral because I'm using that existing welding line there. And it's already grounded also. So I just need to hook those two on up. And then these, I got to find A, and it's got the other pair, the black one. The AA, they'll all be matching. So what's going to happen, these two wires, because these are both labeled A, there's A, black and red, both all A's. Then there's B, you know, B, black, red, and there's a B red and a B black, so forth to J. But what you got to do is for each circuit, I got to pull one on out, and then stick the red in there. And the wire I pull on out, we're going to put it to this black one here. So this is a double one, so I got to use A's then B's here. And the way that works, the power is gonna flow as the commercial comes. It'll go on through. It'll come on through the breaker. Come on through here. Transfer switch, and when this is in line, that means the commercial power. It'll come on back through and just go right back to the black line that I'm going to hook it to. So it's going to be flowing through that all the time. That's pretty sweet. Then, and each one, then whenever you have a generator running, you could switch it right onto generator, and it'll turn it right on, and you'd be bypassing. There's no way it's foolproof that way. So you wouldn't be bucking phases or sending electricity on out, because this will take care of all of it. So this is the way to go, and it's safe. The only way you probably should do it. So here we go. We're going to shut them all off now. So this comes out. The red one goes in. And this black one gets wire nutted up to this. That's just going to complete the little circuit, because it's going to come, like I said. Power will come on through the red, go on over there, come on back through here, and go here. So it's just perfect. So this is going to be wire nutted on here. When you wire it stranded to solid, always put the stranded just a little further forward. Pull test. So that's good. Now we'll do B right here. So now we got to find B. Make sure they're both B. Yep. Take this off. This guy out. Stick the red one in. Then the black one's going to go to where that came off of this. So the red from here comes on in, goes into the breaker. You take that wire out of the breaker first, where it's normally go to refrigerator or wherever. Pull it on out, put the red wire from the transfer switch box into there, then the black wire, the corresponding one, A, B, B. Then this goes to the wire you pulled on out. Down to the last one. This is J. I gotta measure to right here. I guess I gotta take this. I'm doing the bottom one, so I'll measure it. Cut it off. Strip it. Pull it. Tighten that on up. That's how you wired it. Previous owner. That you're gonna wire it with stranded. Put the stranded just a little bit further. These wing nut ones are better too. More torque. Get it, bend it inside there. So that's it for the wiring in here. Now we gotta cut this, put our drywall back. Guess you might want to tighten it. We could always put it in there. We'll try it out and trim it up. All right, let's go try to put this up. Just tack it a couple places. Touch-up paint for the walls. Okay, looks good. All right, let's get this generator. Let's get her outside. Start. Now let's check this out here. Just to make sure, let's look over here. It's gonna come in here. It's gonna go here. Everything's in line right now. That means it's commercial. If I flip it up one click, it'll be off. The generator will be on generator. These are all breakers, they're all off. So now I'm gonna plug it in. Okay, that's in now. So now we got power. That should be kitchen receptacle. So if I turn it off, it went off. Now if I go to generator, it should go on. Yay, it's on. So this is the next one. Living room, master bedroom, kitchen receptacle and lights. Her furnace. Sweet, it's blown, it's working. That's the main one you want. Hot water heater, that's another big one. It's off, turn it on. So now we could just put these all back to line. That means commercial power. Now I can go shut this down. All right, got it all warmed up again. All right, we're gonna have a power outage. All right, power's out. So we got no power. Darn it, I hooked up the generator, turn the generator on. Come in here, turn them on. Generator. Hell, everything's working. They fixed the power. It was back on. Power's back. And the good thing, the safe thing about the transfer switch, there's no way you could buck phases or anything. I could switch right to commercial. Now it's on commercial power. Sweet. Now we're all back to normal. Now I can go shut off the generator. Now we're ready for power outages. Ham and bean time. Olive oil, the chicken broth, fire roasted diced tomatoes, 3 beans, some dehydrated garlic, thyme, fresh rosemary, ground, red chilies. So let's get her going. Just got the ham all cut on up into bite-sized pieces. Get the onions cooking first. Olive oil. Give them just a little bit of color. Turn that kind of high. You can give them a little pepper now. Let them go for a few minutes. A couple minutes we'll give them. Here, get a little bit of color on them. A little bit of kind of charring. And that's pretty good, so let's add some more of the ingredients. Let's get our meat in there. There's the diced tomatoes. Here's the beans. The juice and all. And the other can of beans. Some of our garlic. Dehydrated garlic. Thyme. And crushed up some rosemary. And last but not least, chili flakes. Just a little bit. And just give this one a stir, then we're going to add some liquid to it in a second. That we'll be adding some chicken broth. And you notice I never added no salt because this broth has some salt in it, and there's the ham in there. It has a lot of salt. Oh yeah. Get it to a boil and simmer it for about a good half hour. Then it'll be done. It will thicken up a little bit due to the beans and that bean juice. Alright, we got it coming to a boil. And if you like your beans a little thicker, you could always add some cornstarch. That'll thicken it right on up. I kind of like it like a real thick soup myself. So we're going to let that simmer. Let's give it a little taste. It's only been like 20 minutes, but we could just get a little bit, just so you could taste it. I think that's just about right. It is right. All right, let's let her go. That ham didn't get it too salty, which is cool. Just give it another half hour, just a slow simmer in there. Let's get this down a little lower even. Just let that simmer on up. Check on it. It's been gone a good half hour. Let's get ourselves a little scoop here. A little juice. Ooh. Put that cover back on there. Just put that down, leave it on simmer. Piece of ham, a couple beans, tomato. Yeah, you can't go wrong with those ham and beans. And go make it. Go find a big chunk of ham. Yeah. Check that out. Nice and steamy. Chunk of ham. It's the best. There we go. Alright, that's my ham and beans, and I'll see you guys next time. You have a good night now. Thanks for watching.